Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Haven't you a lantern arisen? If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
I understand.
Say, do I know you from somewhere?
Off to market I go.
Halt! You are approaching the gates if you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of... I see. I shan't impede you then.
I was informed of your coming.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual...
As decreed by the great will of our... That arisen now resides. It follows, therefore, you must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other. Some days past, you confronted the people rejoiced. For our true liege had finally yet. Not all. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an thus. Disa chose to follow in that. However, I shall devise some plans to further... This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to...
Pray forgive me, I'm in a...
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Many thanks. I'll catch that wreck.
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact, there's aught I...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
Good to see you, Master.
I don't need this right now. All this waiting around puts me to sleep.
Some might find cleaning tedious, but not I. I ought to turn in for the night.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope. Your curiosity will be rewarded.
Need anything?
It gladdens the heart to see so many smiles.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not, you see, as we currently, and we cannot simply purchase more, so regrettably I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you about? Guild. Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
What about you? Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the former...
We must rest, though the sun is...
This inspires naught but mischief.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
The rules at your
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Well met. You are come to shack. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Interested in my... Go on, have a look. Gold's made to be spent. Many thanks.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. Delighted to meet you.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend. I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm Theonot. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. I'd be much obliged if you'd sound appealing. There.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by...
This really is... Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so...
Hoi, friend! Klaus, fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart from the tell of it. Pray do be... Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life. Eh? The Goblin's lair I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we... check the price, just remember. Misers die early deaths. Any one of these fine pieces will serve you well. Many thanks. I appreciate the... Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look while you're... Here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'm sure I can handle this. Town's quite sure.
You've come. So, what say you? Many thanks, friend.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And hours for a full week. At no charge. What a steal.
True enough.
At your neck. Still a while to go before the ship's over.
These old bones. Fancy a look at my wares?
Not a care in the world.
Need anything? Stop by again soon. Might as well take a look while you're here. This really is.
Mayhap.
So dull.
See what's selling me.
How can I get more customers to shop here?
Days like time to be
I'll
make a living.
Time to be heading home.
What am I to do? How are things?
I've seen better days, that's for sure. You're a right piece of work, you are.